Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? How you feeling? How you feeling? I just lost my fucking life on the toilet, but you know what? It's okay, because I have a friend. I have a friend on my sofa. You'll never guess who's on my sofa right at this minute, giggling like a little gremlin. I was walking, and I found a blue sentient Skittle, and it just metamorphosized in front of my very eyes. It was incredible. I think I just saw the miracle of birth, but I'm not really sure. It was horrifying. But
Mother,
also,
I see flesh.
Mother, I see flesh. All right. Now say hello. Say hello to YUH.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Yeah, this is homie for the day. This is homie for the day. This is the hour of the homie. Okay. And I I'm not prepared. Is what I am. I'm not scamming y'all. Jesus Christ.
If it helps, I'm not prepared either.
Yeah, no, but you know what? At least I know it's me, because I always tell them, if I start a stream and I have no scuff, or I'm just, you know, like, fully prepared, it's not me, it's a doppelganger, and they have to, go call the police.
You've been replaced by AI.
Damn! That's the worst thing I could- damn! You couldn't have said anything worse, man. Jesus Christ. Replaced by AI is crazy. That's not fair.
God, yeah, it is.
I'm going Sergio. I'm going. You get to hit me in a second. Hold on. Hold the molasses. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Or are they going to redeem Bonk?
Yeah, there's a lot of bonking and a lot of throwing and a lot of me screaming. Word of warning. Do not have me on full volume.
I won't. I just realized I automatically get 300 points if I follow you, which I can use later as a surprise tool.
Oh, wonderful. He found the mystery musketeer.
Here, dress bump them up, granny glasses. Okay, hydrate, that's fun.
Yeah.
Blind the bun bun, that's fun. Head pats, that's too wholesome. Posture check, that's too useful. Bonky bonk. Pony time.
Yeah.
Street. Ooh, I've got enough for multi bonk already. I might use that later.
Try to get this to work if it wants to work. I don't think it wants to work.
Got scammed?
You're not getting scammed! I'm working on it! I remember everything else said. Just give me 1 second. I'm struggling. Bunny is struggling. As per usual. Okay, now. The first thing was, what? Oh. The first thing was, ow! 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 Ow!
That wasn't even me! Twisted Spades, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause?
They gave an applause on my head. I'm going, okay? I remember. There's no preparation for the things that happen here. If it wants to work with me.
Interviews without rails. Let's go.
Damn. We used to be able to make Spade pee herself.
Excited.
It's true. They used to almost make me pee myself because they would make me drink water, and I would drink water every single time that they told me to hydrate. So I see in hindsight how that wouldn't have been a good idea. Hindsight is not.
I thought there was like a
foresight.
reward for you peeing yourself, just like 100,000 of them. It's just like, well, no one's gonna save up for this.
Dog, no, see, what happened is, first of all, I learned some motherfuckers just crazy, okay? There's someone in here, who, like, lurks all the time, right? And they have, like, 78k or some shit like that. Actually, I think they have more. I could be wrong. Okay. Whoa. Okay, y'all, I'm working on it, okay? Everything's slowly... Is homie working?
Pog online poggers.
Yes, he is. Okay, now let me. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. This is. Okay, while I fix my shit, let's ask you a question. The most important question, and I think you can yap about this while I fix my shit.
Oh yeah, I love you.
Who are you? Who is on my sofa? That's the question.
Well, I'm glad that you asked. Well, I am the great hero, Yuh YUH. A long time ago, it was maybe about a decade ago, the Demon Lord Largon escaped from his 1,000 years of being sealed within the earth. It was a terrible day for my entire realm. And I was from a humble village, but that village was accosted by demons. When that happened, I wandered about, but a voice called in my head and drew me to this magic sword that I was the only one able to pull it out of the ground. And I swear that I was very successful in doing so, and that it didn't take me a week. And after all of that, I went on a big quest. I befriended a princess. A princess got kidnapped. I have to go defeat the Demon Lord, but like right now, I am just like,
Yeah.
You know how in Zelda games, you can just, like, do a side quest for, like, 2 years where you just, like, catch a bunch of bugs? It's like that.
Man's on his side quest era.
Yeah, man.
Man's just doing side quests. Nothing wrong with a good side quest, you know? Nothing like a little bit of completionism. That's
Hey,
a word.
every pony.
Well, hello.
I'm getting
Wait
little
a
bit of an echo,
minute.
actually.
Hey, everybody! Hi! Hello! Fuck you know about that, huh?
Okay. What I know about that? My dark past is what I know about that.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Do not inquire further.
I kind of want to.
I'm
tempted to ask.
Is that the next question?
It's about to be.
Oh no! Oh no!
As the interviewer, I get to ask whatever I want to the interviewee.
That is your special power, yeah.
That is my special power, so long as I sit on this beautiful, comfortable glass chair. It scared the crap out of me the first time I sat down on this thing. Ugh.
Power. Going through you.
Yeah, the power. The power was something that you cannot explain. It's beautiful, like how I bet you felt after pulling that sword out in one go.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just one go. Absolutely. It was instantaneous.
Actually, in reference to that, there is a question I have on here, and it actually legitimately is the next question! Thank you, Sergio.
Yeah.
Ow. Jesus Christ, my brain. Okay. DIY fucking lobotomy, these people, I swear. My next question is unironically, and I have asked this to everyone else, you can check. How much can you bench press?
How much can I bench press?
Yep.
Next question.
So I see, so let me just like pick a random number here. 2 fluid ounces.
Yep.
Perfect. Man wouldn't last a
I can
day
bench
in the
press
salty
2
spittoon.
fluid ounces. I wouldn't. Well, I would teach everyone in the salty spittoon about the power of friendship, and we wouldn't have to fight. I'm one of those guys. I'm based in shonen pilled.
You know what? Oh, yep, based. All right, sure. I'll fucking take it. I'll take it.
Do you have a bingo card?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, you better send me the bingo card after this. I demand to see.
Someone legitimately answered, what was it? What was it that Mary answered? I had a country human on here yesterday. Which I wasn't expecting. Oh, hi Thaddeus, you're back. Thaddeus is back. Hey, hello. Apparently, the United States of America, who I interviewed yesterday,
Oh, the entire thing.
The entire thing. It was very hard to fit her on the couch. I'm not gonna lie. But she did. She's got quite the trim figure, contrary to popular belief. But, like, imagine maxing out the leg press, but the arm press.
We're still talking about weight training, right?
Yeah.
All right. How much can your head press?
Dog. I think if someone put my head under a hydraulic press at this point, that my head has become so dense from people throwing shit at it, I may as well have been in a fucking rock tumbler. That's the only reason my head is so smooth.
I think your brain is legally a liquid at this point.
Yeah? Ah! I just fucking got here! I just got here! I can't have shit in this house. I can't have shit in Detroit. Apparently my house is Detroit. Horrible these people, I'll tell you. But, anyway, back to the important questions. The important questions like, can you, in fact, juju on that beat?
No.
Damn. You can't dance on me?
I'm sorry.
You can't dance on me?
Yeah,
You ain't got a 1-2 stepper?
Okay, so the short answer is no.
Yeah.
When I am at dances, what I do is I do bits.
Okay, now you have to give me the fucking long answer.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
So I'm from New England.
Yeah.
And I was in the Boy Scouts of America.
Yeah.
And as many of you guys know, or hopefully at least one of you guys know, that means that I went to a little place called Camp Winoxet, up in New Hampshire. And Camp Winoxet. So okay, do you know Camp Laszlo? Right?
Not a clue. Go on.
Okay. It was a kids show from back in the day. How old are you?
Dog, I am of legal age. I just don't watch TV.
Okay.
That was my problem. My problem.
Okay. Well, it was like a cartoon when I was 5. I'm 26.
Let me see, because I might recognize it if I see it. Hold on.
Yeah. So the idea is that we had this like terrible like outdoorsy boys camp with absolutely no supplies, and we weren't like that. We weren't like that at all. We were very well surprised.
That.
It was a well handled camp.
Yeah.
But what we share in common with the show is that across the lake, there is this like rich girls camp, right?
Yep.
Like everyone, like everyone who did their daddy has a hedge fund. It's all girls, and every week we had the Winoxet Walklow dance.
Oh boy.
And it was called Camp Walklow. There was a guy, he was popular with all of the guys, not with the girls. Shockingly. We called him Golden Fries, and he just like showed up in a French fry costume, like a mascot costume, that like showed his face, and like I can't like every guy loved him, and all of the girls stayed away, so they had terrible taste. I know at like at one time I just like went around like breaking into song, because like I just done Guys and Dolls or something like that. Like I just like wanted to go around like breaking into song like to a bunch of the girls to like elicit a reaction, and then I'd walk away. Right, that was one thing that I did. So there was a rumor. So there's like a rumor that and I didn't understand like what this meant when I was 14, right? Like I didn't like it wasn't until I was like 19 years old I thought back on someone telling me, it's like, oh, okay, that I realized like the implications. But like apparently there is a rumored tradition that there is a wall at Camp Walklow, where every night at the Winoxet Walklow dance, people would the girls would try to find opportunities to steal the Boy Scouts uniform socks, and that there was a wall that they would nail them up to as like trophies.
Oh my god!
And it was this like legend at Boy Scout camp, the Winoxet Wall of Socks.
Oh my god!
And I don't think we've ever confirmed if that was true or not.
Oh, hey, Silos.
Anyway, so that's what I do instead of dancing. I do bits and don't get my socks stolen.
Huh. I mean, shit. Well, now we know. If you lose your socks, it's probably a Girl Scout's fault.
Exactly. Yeah.
All your stolen socks are with the Girl Scouts.
It was just like a sports camp that was all girls. It wasn't Girl
yeah,
Scouts.
kind of like a country club, but like for children in a sense.
Yeah, for like for like the children of millionaires instead of millionaires.
Yeah. See, that's where you go to secure your trust fund. Damn, I was making a joke. I barely even got it out. Golly.
God.
Moscow. Welcome. You're a tweep now.
Get her! Yeah! Violence!
Oh, just wait till I figure out how to make them be able to hit the interviewee. Just wait. Just wait till I figure that shit out.
I will deflect all of them with my skills as a heroic swordsman.
The sword that took you out a day to get out.
I'll deflect them with my face.
Idy? I'm gonna call you Idy because I don't know how to say your name. Idy, I'm doing pretty good. I got a blue Skittle on my sofa, and it talks.
Ow!
Ow! Hi Tony. Hi Lynn. What's up? What's good?
So yeah, I do not juju on the beat. No, I do not.
Damn, he cannot dance. Can the blue Skittle at least do the Cupid Shuffle?
I don't know what that is. Do you have the instructions to the Cupid Shuffle?
The song is the instructions, yeah.
Oh boy. Well, I'm sure if I was listening, I would do something passable.
Yes. Okay, and it's pony time again.
Hey, it's pony time.
It's pony time. I can't have shit in this house. Rather, in this borough. If we're gonna get specific here. Anyway, see, I have more questions. I have so many questions.
And have shit in the stable. Continue.
I have. Wow, that's horrible. All right, now see, what what's your favorite part of streaming? Favorite part about it?
My favorite part of streaming, it's probably that's a very, very good question. Well, I think one of my favorite parts is just the yapping, right?
Yeah.
I love to. So like, I've been doing like content creation of one form or another since 2015. But you know, it started with Tumblr shitposts, and then went to YouTube shitposts, and then eventually. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I trigger trauma for you?
No, it just the nostalgia of the good times on the internet.
Yeah, I was. Were you in the Ruby fandom?
I was not, but I almost was.
Okay, all right. Is anyone in chat in the Ruby fandom? Because you might have recognized my account, because some of my posts did go like slightly popular within the context of the fandom. But while I wait for them to answer that,
Ow.
I am just, you know, after that, you know, what I do now is I do like scripted video essays, and I've got a lot to say, and I say it way too slowly for my tastes, and sometimes I've just read the most recent Chainsaw Man episode or chapter, and I need to scream about it, and this is a means of screaming about it. And I especially love, I think the favorite part though is actually the audience interaction. You know, I think I've done a total of 3 streams so far. You know, I started this month, and it has been just like when someone decides to talk, when there's like one person talking like once every 5 minutes, it just gives me so much energy. It is one of the most fun things in the world to just like take a look what they have to say, incorporate it into my yapping, or just like go along with whatever bit they're doing. It's just so fun.
That's honestly one of my favorite parts too. I'm quite the yapper. I got it from my mommy. I got it from my mommy. My mommy can sit there and talk to a tree for 5 hours and be the only reason it's alive. No atmosphere needed. She's incredible. I don't know how she does it. I don't know.
The CO2 coming out of her lungs.
Yeah, may as well. Shoot. Never say mommy again. It feels weird hearing you say it.
Mommy!
Well, he threw
Next
himself
question.
at that one. But it's my mommy. It is my mom. My mother. My birth giver. My... Anyway! What do you like to do when you're not streaming? Like, you got hobbies or some shit? What you do?
Well, I spend a lot of the time dissociating.
Fair.
But besides that, I love playing games. I'm a huge fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually. I've been trying to incorporate that in streams.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Player break up with you in high school or something?
No.
Did he sell your present for a dark armed dragon?
No, I did not date in high school, dog. I was not about to deal with hormonal teenagers.
Oh god. But
no, my husband got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I have my favorite deck and shit.
What's your favorite deck?
I have a Fluffle deck.
Yes! Ooh, okay, I see that you're a combo head. That's the slur for you people.
A combo head is the slur. Wow, I've been slurred.
Yes.
I'm
still figuring out my favorite deck. I'm huge into like Madolche. I love the Horus cards, and I love jamming everything into that deck.
I used to have like a pendulum deck. That was what I started with.
Ooh. Pen best deck. Okay, I knocked my phone out of the way. Hold on.
Oh
damn. We need to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometime. I'm gonna be playing with someone I met on Twitter on Saturday, right after my the game I'm DMing. I am not streaming the game. That's just a thing to do with my friends. But, oh my god, I found a Yu-Gi-Oh! Friend. I did it, guys! I did it!
Honestly,
yes!
Honestly, if you want, I can see if I can get my husband so the 3 of us can, like, interchange and play together. Because my husband knows a lot more about it than I do.
Oh my god, and
my
I can make teasing comments about you too!
Yes.
I can be a third wheel! Yes! Woo! Get to be the LGBT best friend! Woo!
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
so explanation for that. So about that Ruby thing. So I am, and I can't just I can't fully explain the psychology of this to you. It existed long before this. I think Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or Naruto were the main like instigators of this.
That sounds correct.
Special interest of mine, but I'm the most rabid shipper in the world.
Yeah,
I
that
met
sounds
one of my
correct.
best friends because they really liked the posts I made about Andrew and Akko from Little Witch Academia. I almost said My Little. And so Tumblr.
Yeah.
I got so you never watched Ruby?
No. I watched some bits and
Okay.
pieces, but I never watched the whole thing.
Have you heard of characters named Crow and Winter?
Yes.
Okay. So, these guys both got introduced in the season 3 trailer.
Yeah.
And we were presented, they were both characters we had heard about before, the uncle of one character and the older sister of another. And they were shown having a sword fight with fiery tension. And we're like, okay. And so me and like 5 other people and we called ourselves the Trash Click. Represent! And we really like these people. We're like, okay, what might the dynamic be? And then episode 3 of season 3 came out. And even now, I do kind of lose my... I kind of lose my marbles.
Yeah.
At the dynamic, at the sexual tension, at the goddamn banter. She fucking hates him. He kind of hates her, but you can kind of tell, ooh, like the sparks are flying.
Like
and
he's
then
sitting there
it's
like, one
And it's
compliment
like-
and it
and
might
they're
change
just-
this.
they're-
And she's like, oh,
they're
fuck
just
you.
like they're like trading barbs. He's drunk off his, and it's just like it is heavily implied that he left the bar when he saw that she was arriving on like a television, booked his ass over to the Vital Festival just so that he could fight this bitch. And I wish I could remember. I wish I could remember the dialogue. But oh my god, oh my
goodness.
god, it was such a good shit. And then later in that episode, they have a little more, like they're in another scene, and then they never talk again for the rest of the series, and the series got canceled. They never show up in a scene together. I don't even think it's explained how they knew each other.
I bet they probably had plans for it, like for those two
It's been
beforehand.
Plans. We were nearly at the end of the goddamn series. They did a whole ass like animatic, like wrap everything up. They were in the same town. They didn't talk to each other.
Maybe they listen, in our heads they just talked off screen, okay?
Anyways, yeah, so I'm very, very normal. Every time I join a D&D game, the first thing I ask my DM is like, okay, so who can I ship this character with? Like literally there are 2 different characters that I introduced to GM. Like, okay, I don't have a prepackaged love interest, but I do have a prepackaged love story. Go into your bag of NPCs and find me a good goober. So she, okay, and so yeah, I'm just, so I get that intense about like ships all the time. Like right now, Code Geass is getting a revival, and me and my bestie.
I'm so excited about that!
Code Geass!
I've been waiting for this shit for the longest!
Ah!
Yes!
Oh my god! After the 2019 revival movie, they announced the 10-year plan. And me and my friend would be like 10 more years, and it was like it's been 5 years and it's finally out.
Fuck
So
yeah.
here's the thing. I am a rabid Clue shipper.
Yeah.
E2 and Lulu.
Yeah, that
Clue.
took me a second. Buddy's really a nerd. I'm not! There's only 2 animes that I love to bits and pieces that I grew up with,
you've never had! It is the most over-the-top romantic love story in all of anime, and you cannot convince me otherwise, and they're perfect for each other, and I love them. They're my goobers. And I cannot wait for them to adopt a bunch of moody, super-powered teenagers and be embarrassing parents to them.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, exactly, right? It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be peak. It's gonna be peak fiction. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, so... Okay, actually, my next video is on Code Geass. It's gonna be releasing this Saturday. But,
fuck yeah. Oh, he has a YouTube channel. Go follow him.
So yeah. So I haven't finished the rebrand. It's called Awful Anime. And it's about, you know, me reviewing anime. And I talk about anime I like as much as I talk about anime I hate, but...
Actually, it's about,
do we talk about my history with the Attack on Titan fandom? Because that is the next thing after...
Actually, it's about fucking Titans. That's the whole
it's about,
thing.
Yeah, it is about fucking Titans. The channel's about fucking Titans. So in the Ruby so I changed my name to Crowin Shitposts, because Crow Winter, that was the name before, like, they decided on Snowbird as their name. But yeah, and I made, like, daily, like, chat posts about them, and then eventually pivoted to, like, about the, just about the RubyCast in general. And at one time, one of the jokes was stolen for Ruby Chibi, I shit you not. Like dead ass the exact same joke, like 6 months later, same setup, same punchline.
Oh my god.
I don't think I have that post like, I've got it archived in a Google. I have all of them archived in a Google Doc. I've deleted the Tumblr channel, but you know, I don't think that's one of the ones that's been archived on iFunny for some godforsaken reason.
Not iFunny. Oh my god.
Oh no, that is the place where it has been immortalized. But yeah, so after that, the next place it got known was in the Attack on Titan fandom. I was in kind of like the shitposting clique during the festival threads, if anyone remembers those, around like chapter, you know, like 99, 100. We would do the pre-release festival threads where we would all lose our shit. And there was a whole ass there was a whole ass fission in the Attack on Titan fandom over the fact that there were too many rules in those like pre-release chats, and so like they went to make their own with like black. I can't go over all of the Attack on Titan subreddit drama right now, but I got known for if any of you have like been to camp, you might like recognize a song called Gary Owen. I think it was about like. It was like, who cares what it was about? Like, I forget the lyrics, but like, I think it was some like chorus was something like, Gary Owen, Gary Owen, Gary Owen, Gary Owen, in the middle of the valley, all alone. There are better places to be in the 7th Cavalry. Gary Owen, Gary Owen. Right? It was a call and response song. And so I did like a recap, like for the start of the 4th season, a recap of the first 3 seasons, sung from the perspective of Eren Yeager, called "Fucking Titans." It was like. Fucking Titans, fucking Titans, fucking Titans, fucking Titans! And it was... and it got like 50,000 views, and it is the thing I am currently known for. And so, like, when I released my, like, 2-hour, long-form video essay about the rise of political extremism in the Attack on Titan fandom, there were people in the comments like, oh my god, are you the fucking Titans guy? And it was dead-ass released, like, 6 years later, and that's what people knew me for. And those are, to this day, I think my 2 best performing videos.
See, that right there, that is peak. That's peak. That's how you know you've done it on the internet. Someone knows you're not the fucking Titan guy.
As expected. Yeah, no, god, Peak best girl. There's a character in Attack on Titan named Peak, so that's funny.
Wow.
That's exactly right. Yeah, where will we go? Yeah, so anyways, yeah, Rabbit Shipper or something. Yeah, and so that is the most viewed video on my channel, and so like I'm gender fluid. I want to get a female avatar at some point that I can maybe switch between with like key bindings or something, and I've been doing some like voice training. I'm too embarrassed to show it off today, but you know, I wasn't doing that back in 2017. And so back in 2017, when for the fucking Titans music video, I had to do I wanted to do like sing something from the perspective of one of the female characters. I just like talk like this, and I'm not sure if Discord picked that up, but I just like went full set out.
It did. Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my dark past.
Listen, he just had to that was just another side quest.
Exactly. That was another side quest, right? Yeah.
Go viral for shit posting.
That one got me a purple rupee.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Ooh, purple rupee. We like purple.
Yeah.
We like purple in this house.
Exactly.
My goodness
All right,
gracious.
next question.
Yes. Okay. What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal?
Mhm.
Probably the mantis shrimp. Though, like, considering I have so many, like, oomfies on Twitter who are, like, various animals, I feel obliged to say at least one of them. Fox, cow, thing that's not quite a fox, but is a cat with a long ear that I forget the name of. No. It was, like, an actual species.
Oh,
Also kicked
like the
fox, I
long-eared
think.
foxes. Dang it! Now it's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember what it is.
No,
God damn it.
no. It was like a feline species, like
like a
like
bobcat.
Akimimiko is one of. Maybe I don't know. She made a whole
Long-ass
post
ears.
about it. Yeah.
I know those
mantis
motherfuckers
shrimp.
got long-ass ears. Mantis shrimp.
They've got superpowers. They've got real life superpowers. They can like punch things at like sonic speed, so much they create a sonic boom in the water. They can see 17 different colors.
And now I'm blind. Damn.
Nice.
You said they can see 17 different colors, and they were like,
And you
oh,
can see none.
and you can see nothing. Whee! Fucking my community. I love my community so much. I swear. Cough. Cough. What's a hot take you have? It can be anything. It doesn't have to be VTuber related.
Okay. Are
Someone
you
hit
ready
me
for
with
the hot
waffles
take?
don't exist. Go on.
Okay. No. So. All right. Well. I guess it depends on your definition of waffle, but.
Yeah. It's just a grid pancake.
So are you familiar with dub versus sub discourse?
Yes.
I despise dub versus sub discourse. So the correct answer, right, is this isn't the hot take. This is just the correct take that everyone like should agree with. This is just that it's whatever you prefer, and there's ups and downs to both, right?
Yeah.
Like that's the correct answer to that discourse.
Mm-hmm.
All of the people who are insistent that sub is the right way are all pretentious hipsters. This is not the hot take. The hot take is that the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX dub is objectively superior to the GX sub, and that there are people out there just bending over backwards to force themselves to believe that the original is superior because it makes them feel like a special enlightened person who understands the differences between Boku and Ore. Let me fucking educate you on this. No, you are sitting down. You are not going to interrupt me on this. All right? This is my goddamn white whale. Okay. So the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX subscript is atrocious. It is garbage. It is full. So, like, okay, just as a primer,
Yeah.
A big complaint about the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX dub is that it includes too much comedy into it, and that it ruins the tone. Okay, well, do you want to know why there's so much comedy? Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why there's so many jokes? Well, okay, well, like, it's part of the tradition of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dubs to inject comedy.
Yeah.
But I feel like they would have had to, even if not, because all of the things they replaced with comedic lines were nothing but function-only dialogue and boring exposition that was redundant in the first place. Let me walk you through the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. All right, so okay, Jaden Yuki, right? He's running. Okay, I'm sorry, Yuki Judai. Excuse me, I'll get to that. Yuki Judai is running. He's running. All right, and he bumps into Yugimoto, and Yugimoto like drops the wing cream. It's like, oh, or something like hey, here, kid, this will be a surprise tool to help you later. I'm a mysterious mentor figure, and he's like, thanks, man, and you know he like, you know, like cool. He cool kids and over and is late to the entrance exams, and then in the sub, here's what happens. There is a narration giving an explanation of a bunch of information that is later organically woven into the conversation anyways. And in the dub, they replace it with a comedy bit. And good! I'm glad they did! And it's the entire show. It's nothing but that. And then it's like, they have this conversation where it's like, you know, oh, it's like Professor Crowler, like the or Bon Jome or whatever this fucking Japanese name is, right?
Damn.
He's like doesn't want to let Jaden in. But he gets like this call from the headmaster or like superintendent or whatever, right? No, superintendent's the bad guy's one, right? And in the Japan is just like, I hear there's a person who came in late. Please let them in. And the guy's like, ah, damn it, I guess I got to do it. But then it's like, in the dub, it's like, okay, listen, are you like pulling shit again? Are you being unnecessarily mean to someone just for being late again? And it's like, oh my god, we're getting characterization.
Oh, wonderful.
And it's like, and so there's so much like there's like stuff where it's like there's symbolism and like metaphor in the dub that felt so obvious. I was sure it was in the sub. It wasn't. Wow. There is dead ass. They had to change an entire conversation because the conversation two people have the first time they meet, Jaden and Aster Phoenix. I don't give a shit what his sub name is. It is Jaden and Aster Phoenix. So in their big climax, Jaden is supposed to give him this big speech that's supposed to change his perspective. Except Jaden says the exact same thing to him in their first meeting in the sub, so they had to replace it with a comedy bit.
Wow.
And then there's the season episode 1, the episode where Bastion gets pegged, right? Everyone remembers the episode where Bastion gets pegged, right? So first of all, the thing, I don't have time to recount the entire thing, but the joke of him getting pegged is largely a dub addition, and it's another reason the dub is superior. Like there's this thing where it's like he's been like taken by an Amazon as her groom, right?
Wow.
And like the joke is that she wants someone to duel with day in and day out, but like in the dub, it's like you hear his like screaming like, no more, oh god, it's so much, and like at the end of it, he's in love with her. But like dead ass. This whole thing was a two-parter that was supposed to be Bastion's character arc. Except in the sub, they forgot to give him a conclusion to his character arc. So in the middle of all of that like stuff, where like the people on the sidelines are like, oh my god, that monster has 2,000 attack, right?
Yeah.
They had to like include dialogue of this guy having a bunch of epiphanies in a row just so that like the character arc would be finished. And that takes us to Jaden. Jaden and Judai are completely different characters. They're about as different as Kirito from SAO and Kirito from SAO Abridged.
Okay,
Judai Yuki is Yuki Judai, let me tell you, he is the most generic ass shonen idiot protagonist who is brain dead, constant, like hyper in the most boring way imaginable, and just he's been done to death. Jaden is one of the greatest protagonists of all time. There is this constant feeling that Jaden is like not doing what he like he's not doing what he's supposed to and is finding interest in like the small things, not because he has 0 IQ, but because he's the smartest person in the room and understands what's not worth taking seriously. Wow. And it adds to this sort of vibe that like he's what Duel Academy needs, that he's got this perspective everyone needs and is actually thematically appropriate and interesting. And in the goddamn Bastion Gets Pegged episode, oh my god, so in the sub, genuinely, what happens is, like, Judai is like, wow, this enemy seems really, really, really strong. And so he goes over and just beats Bastion's enemy for him with 0 fanfare and no character arc involved. And it's like, there's like, oh, I can't wait to beat this person. He's making a deck. But in the dub, when he's making the deck, he's like, I'm trying to help Bastion find new tech to beat his bad guy. And then like when they go, it's like the person has to like vocally refuse to duel Bastion. So Jane's like, fine, I'll do it, and I'll teach you a lesson. And they include like a bunch of him like talking about her relationship with Bastion during the duel to show he actually care. And it's like the entire show is like this. There's an entire thing with like at the start of season 2 where Chaz is I refuse to call him anything but Chaz. Chaz it up. But where he's having this duel with like a guy who's his fan, But he's like, oh, Chaz, why are you dueling in this way that, you know, represents your character growth instead of this way that I want you to, or like whatever it was. And like Chaz has this like the driest fucking monologue about his character arc, and it's like, and it feels like a recitation of like a Reddit post of like someone's idea for a scene, right?
Wow.
But in the dub, they replace it where it's like the guy just kind of hates Chaz, and there's this like really interesting tense dynamic, and it's completely different. And I'm sure people on forums complained about how it was changed, but it was objectively better from a screenwriting perspective. All right, I've gone into long enough.
No, listen, you're completely fine, man. You're completely fine. When it comes to that specifically, I feel like it really does depend. It depends on the person, yeah, and it also depends on like on the anime. Like, you best believe I'm not watching Panty Stocking in sub. I'm watching it in dub, right?
My sister! Yes! Yes!
And Black Butler, I know people like bash on the fucking like accents and shit, but it just makes it funnier. It's just more entertaining for me.
Oh god, Code Geass Akira the Exiled was absolutely elevated by the accents. Ask me outside if you disagree.
No, I agree. I agree entirely.
Okay, wait, you have time for another deranged rant? I was gonna make this into a YouTube video, but it'd be so much easier if I just did it here.
Dog, you got an hour and 30 minutes. We're 40 minutes in. By all fucking means, go for it.
Alright, so I've got an issue, with, Code Geass Akira the Exiled.
Yeah.
It's an incredible thing, but there's this thing about Layla and how she's written as a character that I think is actually a bit of a problem.
Layla.
Oh, no, it's not what you think. It's not anything that anyone but me would care about.
Yeah.
So there is, I'm sure you've got your critiques. I don't give a shit, right? This is what matters to me. So there is an aspect of her, specifically her crush on Akito, which is so ridiculously well written and so painfully relatable that it makes the fact that it is not brought up by other people more often feel like a plot hole. Like you have, so this wonderful lady.
this wonderful lady.
She is one of the only people in the EU military advocating for the Japanese.
Yeah.
And she's like almost like white knighting them, basically, right? Like it feels like white knighting,
yeah,
right? Like that's how bad she is about it. She is constantly bringing around a Japanese bodyguard her age that she is constantly making googly eyes at and cares about the opinion of. There's like a goddamn scene, which is one of the most painfully perfectly characterized scenes where she is bringing him in for like a meeting about tactics, but it's like in this cute little gazebo at an estate, and she's like, I made us tea, and she's like, how was your day? And he's like, so how's the mission going? And it's it's so clear that she's like read Twilight, right?
Yeah.
Right, like she's read those books, she reads those books, and it is so like encapsulated in every aspect of her character that she absolutely has had like long drawn out what would I do in this situation fantasies about Akito coming to her room in the middle of the night, right? It is one of the most like that's canon at this point. That is how in character it is. And yet, despite the fact that she is a person that many characters in universe are trying to discredit, and who at one point becomes an open public figure, no one ever accuses her of being an 11 fucker. No one makes fun of her. This woman would get memed into existence in real life by a bunch of racists. There'd be 11 fucker memes everywhere. No one is like, okay, so is the dick worth it though? And it's like no one's like all right, Akito's not in the room. You can be honest, right? Like how do you actually feel about? Like no one's doing that shit, right? No one is making the jokes about how she is just getting railed by Akito, which she isn't canonically, but everyone would be making the jokes. And it just like it's all I can think about whenever anyone's like trying to discredit her in universe. Like how is no one even like
bringing that
trying to utilize it, even in a non-comedic way? Like why is no one like, oh, there's an illicit affair. Like, no, it's just, it doesn't get brought. Like, this is Code Geass. This
all those things would have been theoretically brought up. That's like political 101. You're gonna get stuff like that happening all the time.
it's like this is the anime. This is like the OVA series of the anime that is like managed to make the edgy protagonist work by making him a goofy loser teenager involved in romance drama that he doesn't comprehend.
Yeah.
Right? They derive so much comedy from that for Lelouch, and yet, there's nothing in the OVA series. Nothing of this when it is so blatant, such easy pickings. For her friends, for her underlings, for her goddamn enemies, and it's like, I have had such an urge to just make like 20,000 11 fucker memes, just like McCall posting, right?
Oh my
and
goodness.
and just like stitch them together into a music video, set to the ending theme of Akito the Exiled. But I think I've mostly gotten it out. Thank you for this.
Wow. I need to listen. When you post that video, you better fucking at me, dog. I need to watch that.
If I post it,
you should. You should. I would fucking rewatch that shit. I'd be your first 1,000 views. I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh my god.
That sounds like that'll be
right,
hilarious,
I will.
rant. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what? I think this is a perfect segue, actually, to the next question.
A segue?
Yes, a segue. What's a conspiracy theory you have that no one will believe you about?
Conspiracy theory?
Yes.
Well, it's not a conspiracy theory. It's more, it's a theory about how I think a certain community. So, like, this isn't like a. Right, here's my conspiracy theory. Have you heard of Snake Eye, like in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
So you know about the drama surrounding it.
A little bit, yeah. Not much.
So
but I know
everyone's
little.
complaining about how it's overpowered, it's ruining the format.
Yes.
I have run the numbers.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
working on I'm working on a video about this. I'm not going to spoil all of my points, but I have run the numbers, and its strength is greatly exaggerated, and the degree to which it dominates the format is like majority driven by social media frenzy.
Oh my goodness.
I have data to back that up.
Man's gonna pull out the graphs and the numbers.
Dude, I broke out my statistics 101 education for this.
Ain't no damn way.
I am using lines of best fit, motherfucker.
You know what? Y'all listen, y'all all have to appreciate the dedication. The dedication to
community
this.
can't even read a pie chart. Like, that's what gets me. They don't even know how to read a pie chart. They will look at a pie chart, it'll say one thing, every single person in the community says it says another thing, and it drives me up the wall.
I mean, well, yeah, but you gotta keep in mind, like, something that I've seen that happens a lot in just a lot of fandoms is just bandwagoning.
Yeah, no, that's what it is.
It's kind of
annoying.
annoying.
And it's so funny. It's like, there's this performative exasperation. Like, have you heard of a stun deck?
Yeah. Oh, my fucking god.
Yeah. So there's a theory that in light of how powerful Snake Eye is, everyone was going to be playing stun decks. And everyone was like, oh god, look at these stun decks that everyone's brewing up. Oh my god, the format's going to become even worse. This is how bad Snake Eye is. This is how ridiculous it's going to be. It's forcing people to do this. The game's ruined. And then it's like the stun decks failed and they weren't good. And it's like, look what you made us do, Konami. Immediately steps on a rake. And it's They are haters by trade. They want something to hate.
That's usually how that goes.
Yeah.
The Yu-Gi-Oh community is something magical. The Yu-Gi-Oh community is a majesty, to be honest. You never know what they're going to say or how they're going to wrap around things, cuz they'll sit there and some people will be fucking ecstatic that something new is being added to their favorite game, and then other people are just like, this ruins my plans.
And like how homophobic they are entirely depends on what is or is not meta. Like we're in Pride Month right now, but like until SB gets limited, like everyone's gonna be like super homophobic, right?
Yep, that's kind of how that goes. That's annoying, man.
So I meant that was a joke about the lore. Like. Never mind. Like it's how strong gay cards are. Like there are cards who are gay in their lore.
Well, you know what?
And one of them everyone hates because she's way too strong and everyone plays them in their extra deck.
All the power to them.
SB literally.
Literally.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean-
So SB Little Knight and IP Masquerade are dating, by the way.
Ooh. That's okay, you know
Yes.
what? That's actually kind of cool. That's cool. I like
Yeah.
that. Aww.
It is.
I like the
Yeah,
lore
they're
that
cute.
some of the cards have. Like, they have hard-ass fucking lore for some of them, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? Those two cards are related? And that's how that is for me most of the time. Oh my goodness.
I'm the
I do
only
have...
person on the internet who cares about Vsauce lore.
Dog, Vsauce was my bread and butter for the longest fucking time.
Shit, you played Vanadium?
I did not, but I did know about
Okay.
it.
Okay. Oh, you like the lore. Gotcha.
Yes.
Horace
where are we?
Vanadium was my pet deck for a while before I moved on to Horace Makonko,
Ooh.
then Horace Gimmick Puppet.
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna figure out what my chat's trying to show me, and then while I do that, you can answer this next question, which has
sure.
given me some interesting answers, and I've learned about creatures I did not need to know existed. If you had to be an ant, what kind? Oh, screaming mouse. That's why y'all wanted to show me a screaming mouse.
The only answer I can think is a horny joke, so I need to keep thinking.
Is it corny? I'll take
I said
corny.
horny.
Oh, horny.
I'm not outing
Oh.
my fetishes on this interview.
Dog, you would not be the first. It happened on accident. It was the funniest shit ever.
All right, okay. Can I go on a bit of a rant, just like complaining, right?
Sure, go
Like,
ahead.
so I'm gender fluid, right?
Yeah.
All right, like how spicy can I get, right?
I mean, decently, I suppose. Nothing crazy, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So there's something. So like, okay. So whether or not I'm a top or a bottom depends on whether I'm in male or female mode, right?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Like male. So it's like, okay. So like, the issue that I have is that it like I feel like I'm having a double standard to like everyone to like in my replies. That's like maybe like spreading some negative stereotypes, right? Because it's like when I see like a hot guy, I don't have any problem like being like, I need this guy to pound me into the pavement immediately, right? It's like that's a thing you can say online. When I see a hot girl, I cannot say what is on my mind because I would get blocked.
Valid. Incredibly true.
Right?
I actually do agree with that.
Like it's just not the same, right? Like, you know, like it's bottoms privilege, right? Fucking bottoms. And it's like it's
You can get fucked, but you can never do the fucking online. That's kind of what that is.
Right, yeah, no, exactly. Like, exactly. You get it. You understand.
Yeah.
And it's just, and so, like, I feel like, you know, like, and so, you know, I always just,
Oh boy.
I'm mostly meaning that as a joke. I'm not, like, constantly thinking kinky thoughts every single time, like a booby tuber, like, comes up on my screen. Usually I'm like, Yas Queen Slay, which is not me masking my true intentions or anything like that. It's just, it's like, I have to contain my power level when I'm scrolling Twitter. I have to, like, suppress thoughts and stuff like that. I, like, or be in a certain headspace, right? That's how I'd word it. Yeah. But yeah, oh, if I could be an ant, what would I be?
Yes.
Dang it, that's a horny joke too. Fuck. Well, this one's a bottom horny joke, so I can say it. I want to be that ant with this isn't gonna ruin my image of being a heroic good guy. I want to be that ant that has the mushroom growing in its head, forcing it to kill itself.
Oh yeah, those ants are like heavily targeted by that parasite, and I don't know why.
Cordyceps.
I forget what they're called. What is it called? What is that parasite?
Cordyceps, I think.
I think so. I'm not. Huh.
I'm
gonna have to Google that. Cordyceps? Yeah, it is cordyceps. Okay, it is cordyceps.
Yeah.
You annoy me. Okay. What is happening? What do y'all want me? Do y'all want me to react to a video? Like, what the fuck is happening here? What is this? They've been adding me for the longest fucking time.
I'm only good till like 9:30 though, so
Oh, you're completely fine. You're completely fine.
an hour, yeah.
It's
Just
just
letting you know.
yeah, it's just another 30 minutes. Don't worry. If it cuts into your time, you can leave early. I'm not gonna hold you here.
Yeah. Just because, like, feel free to cut me off if, like, you need to get to another question, right?
Oh, no, you're fine. The whole point of an interview isn't to get through the questions. I have 280 questions in total. No one gets through all of them.
Gotcha. Okay, I
Let's see here.
understand.
Ooh, I like this question. What's your go-to method for, whatchamacallit? What's your go-to method for scuff? For stream scuff?
Scuff? Stream scuff.
Yeah.
Oh, define stream scuff. I've heard this term used before.
Technical difficulties.
Gotcha. Go to method for technical difficulties.
Yes.
So what I do for every single stream is having my mic volume way too quiet.
Fair.
And I am considering working on gain because, you know, like a gain thing to switch to another type of scuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm also a big fan of forgetting to start stream until 30 minutes in after I've already drawn 2 of the images and half of another one.
Oh my god, no! That's horrible, I would cry!
No, it was chill,
Oh my goodness gracious. If I started stream... That's the thing, though. I can't even start stream 30 minutes, like... I can't start stream a single minute late. Because I'll already start being pinged, like, is Bun even streaming today? That, oh, wow, always late.
Oh my god!
It's fucking ridiculous. I can't breathe in this house. What is... Okay, what are y'all... Okay, what's happening? What link? What YouTube link? Also, Sergio, you're a mod now. You're a mod
yes,
now,
Sergio.
and I'm gonna keep you as a mod, because I trust you, dog. So you don't really have to do much. You could just kind of sit there.
I don't feel good. The fucking bread being old. What is going on in chat? I'm with you at this point. What's
I have
happening?
no fucking idea. I've been trying to read
They're going
chat,
on
but
their
no matter
own,
how
like,
far up I
little
go, I'm
adventure.
confused.
They're
Yo,
going
my
on an
Chinese
adventure
adventures.
without us.
Yeah, they really fucking are.
Oh, I'm feeling left out.
Oh my goodness gracious.
All right, next question.
Sergio, you're going to be in charge of babysitting Chris. Yes, next question. Alright, let's see. Do you have a favorite game or genre to stream, and why?
The two... So, I'm very new to streaming. I've streamed 3 times. 2 of them were me playing Metroid Dread, which is a comfort game of mine, while I screamed about Chainsaw Man. And... the other one was what I showed you before stream, right?
Yeah.
So I think the game I'm most excited to stream right now is Tears of the Kingdom, because I'm planning on making a tier list of all of the tower regions, and I want to autistically go through every single tower region, surveying every single thing that there is to do in them to get a proper feel for all of them.
Mm.
I'll do that on stream while screaming about Chainsaw Man.
That sounds correct.
Though I also do want to stream Yu-Gi-Oh with buddies, and especially limited Yu-Gi-Oh, and yeah.
You know, since you brought this up, now I have to ask you the obligatory question. What's your favorite Legend of Zelda game? You can go as far back as you want.
It's Tears of the Kingdom. I'm sorry. I know I'm basic, but...
Oh, no, that's fine.
Yeah,
it is a good
just
game.
That good.
It's a good game. It has
I
good
could talk
mechanics.
for hours about it. I'm not going to do it now, but...
I love Twilight Princess, because I grew up with that on the Wii.
Yes! I had this like edgy phase where I thought that Twilight Princess was edgy and therefore not good, right?
Mm.
But then I replay and like, oh man, this is fucking peak, and I love the story so much.
It's just like, it's not wonderful, but it's not horrible. Like it is good. I do enjoy the game.
After having like a young neighbor and his friends that I've had to like look after and like be like the cool older brother figure to.
Yeah.
I appreciated the start of that game a lot more.
Yeah.
On an emotional level, it really aged well for me.
Okay, honestly, I feel like the game aged hella fucking well as years have gone by.
Yeah, it did.
There's nothing, like, controversial that I've seen that, like, someone could take as controversial in the game. Which I appreciate.
What, like, it doesn't say any slurs? Like, what are you talking about?
No, because some people, they'll take the most random shit, right? And they'll just be like, oh, this didn't age well. This aged like milk. And I'm like, you know what? Aged milk is cheese, so fuck you. Or cream cheese if you want to get spicy.
Or bad milk.
Or bad milk. You know, drinking it technically isn't bad for you. You know, curdled milk ain't that bad. Anyway, do you like sweets? Do you like sweets?
Yes.
Okay, now
Huge
here's my
sweet
question. Do you like little Debbie sweets? Like the company.
Yeah.
What's your favorite one? What's your favorite Little Debbie treat?
Oh, Mary Jane's. I think that's Little Debbie. Wait, is that Little Debbie? No, it isn't. I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of like the old like penny something.
Yeah.
Which one's Little Debbie? Which one's Little Debbie's?
Little Debbie, the little, it's like those, it's the plastic cartons, not the well, like the paper boxes usually, right? That have like the little girl with the straw hat on them.
Oh, I don't know if these are like the things that, I don't know if this is Little Debbie's or this is one of the knockoff brands, but I love the like peanut butter wafers coated in chocolate.
The Nutter Butters? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
They're called Nutty Buddies, but I call them Nutter Butters.
Yes, the Nutty Buddies.
Yeah, Nutty
So
Buddies.
I do have a very fond. So the Swiss rolls are delicious until you finish 3/4 of one and then they suck. And then you the like crunchy peanut butter ones, which is the only other one I've had. I have those are also very good, and I have fond memories of watching. Was it like Genius Prince or whatever it's called? This one anime with one of my best friends who got me, who's like my Code Geass buddy. And it was just like I sat down and I munched on those, and it's just a very foundational memory for me.
Aww.
Aww.
See, my mom's favorite is my favorite, because that's all we would get. The fucking frosted cakes, those shits were so good.
Gotcha.
The full chocolate layers, I would separate that shit and eat it layer by layer. I didn't give a fuck anymore. I do the same thing with Kit Kats. Have you ever seen somebody dismantle a Kit Kat?
Sounds disturbing.
Oh, it's beautiful. No, listen, it's one of the most delicious things you could ever do, okay? Because I figured out something interesting. The chocolate on the outside of the Kit Kat is different from the chocolate that they use to connect the wafers, and the wafer chocolate is a lot better.
What?
Listen, you learn these things while you start dissecting
You
food.
were absolutely the kid who, when you got those little, like, peanut butter crackers, you, like, split them open and licked off the peanut butter.
Oh, no, never. See, I enjoy my food together. I was that
There's
kid. Certain food... damn. Was it good?
Yeah, I prefer the other way now, though. Like Gordon Ramsay, like, taking apart a shepherd pie, pulling out all of the individual parts.
Yeah, and half of them have to be raw. It's not Gordon Ramsay unless half of the food in there is raw. And he gets to scream at somebody about it. Or frozen, yeah.
Where's the lamb sauce? Where's the lamb sauce?
From farm to restaurant, my ass. Wow. Horrible. Like, frozen expired food was crazy. Ooh. I do have more questions, and I like this question. Do you have any rituals or habits? Oh my. Do you have any rituals or habits that you have
like
before streaming? That you have before
rituals
streaming?
Or habits that I have before streaming?
Yeah.
I think I just kind of like realized like, all right, ADHD, time to cooperate with me, and then I got all of my shit together, and. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. For me, it's not really like a ritual, but like I will sit down and I'll just like try to use the bathroom first. I'll try to like, you know, not stare at my gallon of M&Ms that I totally don't have.
You sounded like you were about to make a joke about wanting to fuck the M&Ms. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh no,
I thought that's where that was going.
No, see, the M&Ms are off limits for fucking.
You're married.
Yes, I'm married. The M&Ms are off for fucking because I think one of my adopted sons just told me the other day that he wanted to fuck the green M&M. So
Wait,
I avoid the green ones.
So all right, permission to tell a joke and have it not be canon between us.
Yes.
Like it's good, but it's tasteless. Okay.
It's
So
good, but
imagine
it's
that
tasteless.
I run my fingers through my hair before I say this. All right,
Yep.
M&Ms are off limits, but what about the Skittles?
Damn! I didn't like Skittles for the longest fucking time. Cause I thought they tasted
You
weird.
wouldn't fuck a Skittle. You wouldn't fuck a Skittle.
I would not fuck a Skittle, dog.
Damn. All right.
I feel like Skittles. I feel like Skittles. I would be too busy making zesty jokes to actually fuck them. If I'm being for real.
What was that? What was that a joke that I said before we started stream? Like when we were just if I was a blue M&M or a blue Skittle. Like I'm a blue Skittle.
Yeah.
Not a blue M&M. Because I'm soft, I'm chewy, and I don't keep you up at night.
These M&Ms be giving me fucking stomach aches. I gotta stop eating them, but they're so delicious.
Yes, you do! Take care of yourself, please.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
I need help here.
Ah!
Fire
Don't take your... That's what you get. That's what you get for giving yourself a stomach ache.
Oh my god!
My friend.
Someone... Hi, Swift. How you doing? Someone called you Marth.
Why is Marth...
Okay, no. Hear me out. I only ate 3 M&Ms. I counted them. Okay, so it's gonna be fine. All right. Granted, though, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This gallon is like at slightly. No, actually, it's at directly. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, it's slightly above halfway gone, and it's a genuine gallon of M&Ms.
Ike is gay.
That sounds like fresh pickings for you, dog.
No. Ike is gay. Yeah, it's basically canonical. All of his endings are with guys. And Worth isn't actually.
Listen, that just means you got more options, man.
Yeah.
Listen, you already got. There's nothing like a little bit of sword fighting, man. You have at that. You do with that what you will.
I wouldn't be using my sword. But
Anyway, let's see here. I want to know this because you actually have a whole ass YouTube channel. I can ask you this one. I haven't gotten to ask anybody this one yet. How do you stay creative and like block? How do you not get fucking creative block while making videos or like new content? Or does it just churn out?
I delve into media in order to stave off the demons, and as a result, I form very strong opinions that I pace around thinking about. And so it's more so that I've just got like a lot of shit to put on the canvas, right? And it's more so the the question isn't like how do I come up with an idea? It's like I've got so much I need to get to. Ah! So the goal is to I'm sorry. Did that not pick up on Discord well?
No, it did. It's just that someone said, and let me quote this: "You use the tipper of your sword like Marthin Smash Bros."
Oh, like the
sword
tip of my penis.
And Smash Bros both in italics, or an asterisk rather.
It's funny. It's like I'm telling the joke. Like I'm not. Like, I think guys are hot, but I'm only romantically interested in girls. I don't know.
So you'd fuck the men, but you'd hug the woman.
I'd get fucked by the men. And then yes, I would hug the women.
Beautiful. Okay, that's the last M&M. I'm throwing this thing across the room.
Exactly.
All right, it's across. I can't get it now.
Well, it's just like literally like I don't know, just
They're delicious, dog.
Not the worst joke.
Go on. Go on.
Yeah, just like post like an image of like 2 girls like giving a guy a blowjob. I'm like, this could be us. And it's
man, yo, listen. I listen.
I lied when I said that was a joke that I just thought up. I actually do dream about having that kind of dynamic.
2 people under the desk. Well, shit.
All right, yeah.
Except, plot twist, he's one of the people under the desk.
Oh.
Oh, he doesn't want to use it. Listen, I like the water gun, okay? The water gun go pew pew. Ooh.
I hope my parents don't watch this.
Dog, I hope they do.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Matter of fact,
next question.
I'm gonna show my husband, and this is gonna be that clip.
My mind went dirty when you said. We meant it in a dirty way. Anyway, go on.
I'm gonna show my husband just that clip. Ow!
All right. Well, I'm fine with your husband knowing.
Hi, Fillion. I was gonna say, damn, that hurt. That was a whole ass bottle. That was glass. I was gonna say, that's gonna be the first clip I use to show my husband, hey, you wanna play, Yu-Gi-Oh with this person? That's what the conversation's gonna be. That's gonna be the start of it.
Awesome. Hold on, I need to...
Yes? Oh, yeah, Swift, yes, he does love Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a Yu-Gi-Oh connoisseur right here. Yep. X plays Yu-Gi-Oh! I play some Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes.
Which you know. And, this one right here is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Connoisseur.
I'm just gonna get to the chat room. Yes! I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! After a decade hiatus, from via MBT's, video about searching for the gayest Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. Back in 2022.
Go on.
Yeah. Yeah, so we need to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometime, you and me. Play Dungeon Duel Monsters with me on stream. I want to play limited with friends. That's not 80% of the reason I started streaming. So
yeah, totally.
Next question.
Yes, next question. Okay, let's see. Have you ever had a hilarious or embarrassing moment during stream? You can't count this one. This one has too many moments.
Does the moment I told you about where I forgot to start until 30 minutes later count? Does embarrassment of my own design? Because I did draw, Alright, so here's a thing that I am actually genuinely embarrassed about. I was doing a bit where I was, and this isn't something that I wanted to make into a video, so, like, this is actually a concern. Where I was drawing terrible fan art of a bunch of people, and the last one was my Oshi, Nova Alkami. And I was given the 5 reasons why she was the best streamer, and, like, the joke was that, like, all of them sounded like backhanded, they sounded like insults, right? Like, really backhanded compliments. And it's like, I genuinely, like...
You genuinely meant them as a kind thing?
Yeah, no, I genuinely mean them as, like, a kind thing, right? And it's like when I say that she is so cringe it becomes an art form and wraps back around to being cool, I genuinely mean that. But that sounds like an insult, right?
Listen, that's the best, that's one of the best compliments you can get as, like, a VTuber. You're cringy, but it's cool.
She has brought poggies into my day-to-day vocabulary. She's a queen. She's a queen. Like, I can't... she's too good. She's too good.
What?
Poggies.
Poggy.
P-O-G-G-I-E-S.
What is poggies?
Oh, you know, like you know, we're full poggies. Like when things are going well, you know, things are poggies.
Oh, so it's like poggers, but like plural.
Yeah,
pluralizing the plural.
Poggies. It's cuter.
You know what? That's kind of funny. The moment you get put on Twisted Show, you're being embarrassed. I like to think our therapist Bunny, and it's only like you get like a limited amount of shots unless it's an emergency.
All right, how many shots do I get?
I feel like you get like 3 just like spare shots for like emotional help, and like also I'll give you support, but therapy and like help and shit, I'll do that 3 times, and then afterwards, unless it's an emergency, talk to somebody else because I'm not a therapist. I'm not trying to mentally drain myself again. I mentally drain myself with one person. That's my daughter. Thank you.
So if I'm hearing this right, it's not like a recharge thing. It's like all time, right? Like so it's so like I'm having a bad day. I go to you help me. You know, my car breaks down. I'm just having a mental breakdown. You know, I can't pay for this shit. Like, you know, you're there for me.
Yes.
I have a bad breakup. You know, you're on my shoulder.
Yes.
5 years passed. Both of my parents die. I get stabbed. I manage to live. I am now paralyzed. I talk to you, and you're like, "Nope, you've had your chance."
No, listen. Listen, I'll still help you, right? But I'm not going to help you as much. Cause my thing is, like, some people, here's the thing, my thing is this, okay, I'm a nice person, I'll be there for the people who need me, okay? So if that happens, then yes, I'll probably be there for you hella hard, cause, like, damn, but I have met so many fucking people who are just attention whores and will say that shit's going on for no fucking reason when nothing is happening, and they just want attention, right? So what I'll do is this. I'll be like, okay, I've helped you enough. I'm not a therapist. Figure it out.
When I want attention, I just ask people what their favorite manga is so that I can read it and then scream at them about it.
For me, dog, if I never really want attention, so I was gonna say if I did, but I can't really think of anything. If I want attention, I guess I'll just start talking to somebody. That's like the most attention I need. Just let me yap, I suppose. I yap to myself. If I need attention, I look in the mirror, I look at my sexy ass, and I'm like, yeah, how you doing? Mwah.
Yeah, girl!
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright, Swift asks, what's your favorite manga?
My favorite manga, I'm actually making a video about it that I'm going to be uploading in parts on YouTube. It's Prison School.
Prison School? Ooh, what that?
You heard of it?
I think so. I think I've heard of a similar concept, but I'm not good with names.
It's this raunchy comedy that no one really took seriously, despite the fact that it's one of the most complicated pieces of fiction ever written. It's just like, it's like one of those things where, like, okay, so someone's read it. It's one of those things where it's like, you could show someone all of the composite elements of a truly innovative piece of fiction. But if it has like a critical mass of scenes where people piss on each other to comedic effect, then people's brains just shut off and they will not believe there is any deeper meaning to anything that happens in it.
That's fair. That is entirely fair. Damn, someone in there either really finds that bit funny or has a kink they need to discuss.
Wait, the bathroom piss scene? Oh, okay, so you're an anime only if that's the thing that you flash back to. Okay, it gets so much worse.
Oh god.
Wait, how are you not talking about, like, the bottle scene? Like, that is the moment from the Piss Saga. Whatever.
The Piss Saga? Piss Saga's crazy, damn.
You even watch it? Well, then you don't get. All right, this is one of the. Okay, so there are some scenes. There are some scenes in anime. It's the piss scenes from Prison School, and it's the toothbrush scene from Monogatari. If you did not watch the show, you do not get to make fun of it. For Prison School, it's because it's a really good scene. That's actually really interesting. And for the Monogatari series, it's god damn it, I was invested in those characters when that happened. I was traumatized by that shit. You don't get to make fun of it. Only I do.
The toothbrush scene was weird. I love how everyone has context, and I'm over here like, I don't know when shit.
The Monogatari series. I'm gonna make a video series about it at one point. It is the definition of less than the sum of its parts. There's so much in there I want to love, but it's just garbage.
Huh.
Don't look up the toothbrush scene. Don't do
it.
Oh,
no, I'm not gonna do it. I just wanted to see, like, the animes that y'all were talking about, or the mangas, rather. Because I have no idea what either of those are. And I have seen Prison School, I just never read it.
What, 2018 me is bubbling up. I'm about to go on the rant about why Araragi should have picked Hanakawa!
Oh god!
Someone stop me! Someone stop me! I'm going Hulk! Ah!
Listen, I have a distraction.
Okay, next question.
Okay, this one's wholesome. This one's gotten a lot of wholesome shit. Can you share a memorable moment where you've had, like, a good fan interaction?
Or had a good fan like wholesome good, or like I thought it was funny good.
Whatever you want it to be. It could be either. Both are completely fine. Something that's like that's just memorable.
So I think it's hard to pick just one. But from the video I made on Attack on Titan's political extremism, not like the show, but like the fans.
Yeah.
There were a whole bunch of people who commented saying, I was there when this happened. This is the best possible recap that could have been made about this era of the fandom. And I'm just like, I'm so glad I made this. I'm so glad I used so many months of my life researching for this. It was so... I'm so glad that when I made that version of it in 2022, I just scrapped it because it wasn't good, right? Like, I'm so glad the one that I made was the version that I made.
You did what had to be done. You did God's work. You did God's work.
Yes.
Ooh, I do always like this
Glory
one.
to Amir! Sorry, no, I'm kidding.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Attack on Titan has a special place in my heart because that's like the only anime where my sister would fucking spend time with me, man.
Aw. Did you ever
Yeah.
finish it?
No, I never finished
Yeah.
it. Cause she wanted to finish it with me, but now I moved away. So I'll force her to watch eventually.
Okay, we'll watch it.
If you could, ooh, I do like this question. If you could collaborate with any VTuber, like you don't have to know him, any VTuber or content creator, who would it be? And
Oh,
why?
Alakami.
Damn, that was fast. Well, why?
Yeah, well, she's my okay.
Why?
So,
She's Pookie. That's it.
she's just someone you watch, and it's like, I want to be your friend so much, man. She's such a goober. She's such a goober. And it's like, I always like see her on Twitter, and like she's literally me, and it's like I just want to like, I don't know, man. I want her to teach me Card Fight Vanguard. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm a big fan. I would love to get to know her content creator to content creator.
Oh my God. That's sweet.
Yeah, no.
Man wants big sister vibes. That's what he wants.
Man wants big sister vibes.
Big sister
Do
vibes.
I?
That's what it sounds like. Yeah, it sounds like you want your big sister to come play Legos with you, dog.
Oh, I mean, she's more of a puntable gremlin than an One-san, but
Damn. Okay, so little sister then? Man needs a homie. Man needs a friend.
No. It's just I've got a giant friend crush on her. That's the thing. That's what I do. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the Yuh YUH cycle. Here's the Yuh YUH cycle, and I'm sure some people who are mutual with me will have identified this. So I catch crushes like people catch colds.
Oh my God.
I will have one interaction with someone. I will get blushy for somewhere between 4 to 48 hours, and then never think about them that way again. Except I really, really want to be their friend because they're cool.
And fucking based. Felt fair.
Yeah. And the one exception is if they're in a relationship, in which case like my shipping instinct always overpowers it.
Fair.
But yeah, no, like I've met so many cool people that I've got these like giant friend crushes on.
That's so sweet. That's one of the sweetest things that has ever been said on that couch. That's adorable.
Really?
Yeah. You sit there, you're like, you're cool.
If I've got to like pick someone else, there is this. Okay, so booby streamers, right? Like booby VTubers, right?
Yeah.
They are, so that is not my cup of tea media-wise, but like I think people who are sluts are cool, so I want to be their friends. It's...
You're like, yes, girl, go prostitute. I'll hold your bag,
queens.
Girl. Get your bag,
no,
sis.
legit. The number of people I've been the replies going, yes, queen slay over their new designs. It's like
everyone else is cock in hand. You're like, yes, bitch, slay. Get your bag.
But like, I'm into their streams, and I'm like, I don't want to redeem any of these. It's like, there's this one Grace Lishnark, and she is, every time she shows up on my timeline, I start smiling for like 10 minutes straight. Every single time, it's her in the reply to a friend being like, yes! Oh my god, this is the best person ever! Everyone follow this person! Oh my god, I love it! Oh my god, yes! And I'm just like, I would fucking kill for this person. And it's like,
I love the nice people. I love when VTubers aren't Twitter people, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Exactly.
Twitter's scary,
Yeah,
man.
and there's
Twitter's
another,
horrifying.
and you know, also absolutely on the list, Atsuki Fox Girl, my first Twitter mutual, who is also absolutely one of those people always hyping up her friends, and it's just like, someone enters stream and is like, oh my god, this is the greatest person ever, and I'm like, yeah, they're the greatest person ever, and it's, because and she's actually this Sunday she's going to be doing a 12-hour live stream for charity for the American Cancer Society. which is why I'm trying to get this video out by a Saturday so that I can plug them. But yeah, everyone go check that out on Sunday.
Yes.
I hope that's not
Matter of fact, no.
breaking
Shoot, actually, since the stream is about to end, I was gonna ask you who we should raid. Are they live right now?
Oh, it's about to end. Okay. Oh, dang. Oh. Let me see. Let me see.
Because I let everyone who's here like choose the raid. And also send me the channel link so that I can drop that shit when it happens too.
Okay. All right. They are not right. They're not online right now.
No, I'm sending the link. Don't worry.
So here's their here's the Twitter. And their Twitch is easy to navigate to from here.
And let me see.
And no, not Steam. And let's see.
Here we go.
Okay. So someone who is
go subscribe.
Yeah. But someone who is streaming right now is this person named Varys, VAIRESS_, and she is someone that Suki did a whole bunch of just like Suki like simps over this girl pretty hard. She simps over a bunch of people. She's really simps over Varys. And so like what's something that we could say to like convince Varys that this is somehow like a reason to like Tsuki more, right? Like what's something we could say, right? Ignore what it says. Tsuki sent us, like something like that. Like I mean, I don't mean to cut you out of the top billing here, but like if you got better ideas, like
we should walk in, just be like, yo, Tsuki pretty cool.
Yeah,
Suki kind of pretty.
Cool. No, everyone when we go in there needs to make up a story about Suki, about something that she did for you. Like, oh yeah, Suki just like walked my grandma across the street.
Yo, Suki helped me bury my pet goldfish.
Suki slew all of my enemies, right? And she had this like really cute like look, like she did her makeup perfectly beforehand, and she looked really cute. And yeah, no, that's absolutely what we should be doing.
Yes.
And also make sure. No, you shouldn't talk about the charity stream, but yeah, because that would be like that'd be advertising on somebody else's channel. But
no, let's just be like, yo, Suki. Oh, all right, yes. Everyone walk in, say Suki kind of sexy.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Sexy.
Suki kind of sexy.
Yeah, man. Hey, do you have a crush on her?
All right. Ooh, I do have one final question before they go. What are your goals and aspirations for the future, as you for your career in VTubing?
So one of the reasons, so this actually has a kind of a genuine answer to it. So one of the reasons that I became a VTuber, kind of the main reason, is because I've got a lot of stuff that I want to do, all of which is very loosely connected, and I wanted to connect it under a singular brand. So like I'm really into novels. I write every day. I do this thing where I have 5 different novels, and I write I write in each of them every day as like a practice, because that like it's just like it works with my ADHD for some reason. And I want to just like release like a shit ton of like, because you know the main coping mechanism I had for dealing with the demon since I was 13 was coming up with stories in my head, and I want to release them out into the world as like a way of saying thank you to my younger self. And I want to make money, and I want to make music.
Music. Oh, fuck yeah.
I want to create a TTRPG system that I've been working on.
Can this thing let me?
There's just a bunch of stuff that I want to do. And I'll give you Varys' Switch, by the way. So a big thing that I want to do, in the meantime, I've got these big video essays that I'm making that I want to release. One on Prison School, one on Darling in the Franxx, one on Pride and Prejudice. Can I plug my Patreon?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, first part of that is up on my Patreon. I'll just I haven't done the rebrand, so it's still called Awful Anime.
Bet.
But so first part of that, So the way that I do it is that I release these things up in parts on Patreon, and when they're complete, I release them on my YouTube channel. So if you want to hear me talk about Pride and Prejudice and Totomi Isekais and how they connect to each other, that'll be fun. I'm big into OIs. But yeah, and so I want to get all that done by the end of the year, and I want to, try to keep everything up and stream at least twice a week while going to college.
Damn, that's a fucking lot. Jesus Christ. You're doing great for yourself. Shit. Ooh.
Thank you.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Too.
Are y'all? Thank you. Y'all
Let's
ready?
Let's do it.
Y'all ready? All right. Y'all ready to hear this sick ass fucking outro? Yeah. This is an actual outro, by the way, not just me coughing. Y'all know what time it is?
It sounds like you're sick.
I might be, dog. I'm so cool. I'm sick. I hope you have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, whatever it may be for you. If it's morning, I hope you have a wonderful day. If it's night, I hope you have a wonderful sleepy sleep. You eating favorite food or doing favorite activity. Until next time, my beautiful little lovelies, go harass that fairy. And by harass, I mean go say hi. And by go say hi, I mean go tell her that Suki's kind of sexy. I mean that. I mean every word. Go get them. And those of you who are on YouTube and who didn't join the raid because they can't, or those of you who didn't want to go join the raid because, that's just life. I see y'all later. Au revoir. Bye. Mwah. Mwah.